So we have just hit level 25 prayer, and we're actually about to get something a bit more impressive than that. But for the 25 prayer, we have unlocked the protect item. But as you saw just there, we hit level 40 defense. We can now wear rune armor. I'm just trying to get the money to actually do that. I actually came down to hill giants because I know I'm going to end up killing a lot of them in the future for giant keys to fight Obor. It's very crowded down here, even on the 500 total world. It's not as bad as it was when I recorded that clip you saw at the beginning of the episode, but it's still quite busy down here. And I actually looked up the drop table, and hill giants don't actually drop anything all that impressive, so probably won't actually stay around here for that much longer. Honestly, in terms of PVM, there's not a whole lot you can do to make money as a free-to-play player, even if you aren't Iron Man, so I might actually have to go do like lobster fishing or something to that effect. Killing cows is good money, like I have 20k cowhides, or 20k worth of cowhides sitting in the bank, but it's not great for XP, and killing cows just isn't fun at level 44 combat, so I don't know. If anybody has any ideas, leave them in the comments. Of course, by the time this video is over, I will have full rune, I'd certainly imagine, so it won't be as relevant, but yeah, it's kind of disappointing in all honesty that these guys don't drop anything better. Hey, there we go. I was just whistling a merry tune because apparently I'm a 90-year-old man, and we got the giant key. I don't know if the microphone picked that up, but I was just like whistling in the background, so yeah, we did get our first giant key, which means we can go fight Obor at any point. Probably not going to do it for quite some time, but we're actually about to hit 40 strength, that is, and then I'm going to get the hell out of here because it's awful for money. And here we go, right on time as I was saying it. We have just got 40 strength. I'm getting the hell out of here. This place is awful money. We did get our first giant key, but I honestly think I'm going to go back to cows at this point because this is just not good money at all. I could grind out it really wouldn't take very long at all to get 40 attack. Getting those 4 levels in defense and strength that I just got was really quite quick, but this place is just awful money, and even if I do get 40 attack, it wouldn't really mean anything because I wouldn't be able to afford rune weapons anyways at this point, so I guess I'm going to go back to killing cows for a while. So I've actually decided to try a new money-making method courtesy of Mr. Estonian, who you guys by this point are quite familiar with. I'm actually making gold amulets, as you can see on the screen right now. You buy the gold bars for about 70 GP each, and then you can sell the gold amulets back for, I think it's like 95 gold. So in terms of the individual profit, it doesn't sound like a lot. You know, you're only getting, 30 coins profit per. But obviously after time it does add up, and so we've just put 27,000 GP into gold bars, and we are going to turn them all into gold amulets. Once we've done that, we're going to sell all the gold amulets and see how much profit we made to decide if this is a good money making method or not. I'm thinking it is going to be. There we go, 20 crafting. Right after that clip I just recorded, actually. We can now cut sapphires and craft sapphire rings, which was also courtesy of Ethan, who you guys are quite familiar with at this point. Was also quite a good money making method. So if the amulets don't turn out to be too good, we are going to try sapphires. Sapphire rings, that is. Actually, I gave the credit to Ethan. I think it might have been Erolution. If you can't tell, I'm currently streaming on Twitch, link in the description. So I've got a few people telling me different strategies, so one of those guys told me about sapphire rings, and yeah, that's my plan B if the gold amulets don't work out. Here we go, we have just hit level 30 crafting, nice. There's new information available. I don't really care all that much. This is actually a particularly good XP I'm finding. Let me just open up real quick in my OBS. I can find out how much XP an hour I'm getting. Yeah, I'm getting over 30k XP an hour just doing this, and it's profitable. So yeah, I think I'm going to be doing crafting for actually quite some time, because I've got 10 levels. It's literally been like 25 minutes. Actually, not even 10 levels. I think I started at 17, so I've got 13 levels, and basically I'm getting a level every 2 minutes so far, so yeah, this form of crafting is ridiculous. I'm quite a fan, especially if we do end up making a decent profit. This is going to be what I'm going to be doing for the next week, probably. So as it turns out, selling gold amulets did not work out as well as I would have liked. We did manage to sell them for 95 gold each, but somebody in the stream might have ended up buying it, we're not sure. But even with that, I had to leave them in the Grand Exchange for about 5 to 10 minutes. They didn't instantly sell, so a little bit more of a risk reward. Estonian in the chat, who you guys again are all familiar with, wants me to keep doing that, but we're going to see how good the sapphire rings are instead. We spent about 30,000 gold, actually about 30,000 right on the dot, buying all the equipment for it, so I say all the equipment, it's just gold bars and a sapphire. So we're gonna see how much money we make in the end. Basically just the same thing we do with the gold amulet. So we have actually made all the sapphire rings. Time to see if they actually sell. Hopefully they do. Be pretty good if they did. OBS is OS Buddy is listing them as actively traded for 620, but the GE price is 684. Let's try 684. I doubt they'll sell for that, yeah, but I wasn't expecting them to sell for that, so now let's try the OBS price. Oh, why do I keep saying OBS? It's OS Buddy. Let's try to meet him in the middle, do 650, which is still a 6,000 GP profit. Yeah, it doesn't... 620 might be what it's looking like, unfortunately. Let's try 620. Here we go. And they do sell for 620, so we put 30,000 gold in, we got 35,000 basically back, so it makes a little bit of money. Of course, this is the video, so you guys won't know, but that only took us about 5 minutes, so 5k gain is not that bad, so I think I might stick with this for a while. It's a little bit better in my opinion than the amulets, the gold amulets that is. Guys, we are about to hit level 40 crafting. This is the same day actually that I started this, so yeah, pretty good XP to say the least. This is already one of our highest skills, and we're almost to 600 total levels, so I'm almost there. I'm almost to, I think it's 125k GP that I need in order to get full rune, but yeah, doing pretty good at this point. We're gonna do it all in one day, it looks like. So I made those sapphire rings for about 3 hours, I want to say. It's actually the next day now, because by the time I was done I was just so tired, but we did actually, as you can see, manage to buy full rune armor. It was about 126k GP, I think, so pretty much right on the dot. And yeah, now I guess it's time to just put it on. I guess this is a pretty big milestone for free-to-play, but we've done it so quickly this time it doesn't feel quite as big. But yeah, this is obviously the best armor we can get in this game. Still rocking the adamant scimitar though, so today on stream that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing a little bit of attack training to get it up to 40. I say a little bit, it's 10 levels, but with flesh crawlers shouldn't take too long, and then we will have full rune and a rune scimitar, so feels good. So I, of course, didn't manage to record, but we just hit level 40 hit points, and then at the same time hit 600 total level. So we do have 150 levels to go until we get up to 750 total and unlock the highest restrained worlds for free-to-play players. But yeah, 40 HP is nice. 50 will be probably a little bit more of an achievement, obviously, but still nice to see a round number. And there we go, just actually missed it, but we hit level 40 attack. We can now use rune weapons. I'm going to finish killing this flesh crawler, I should say. I don't think we have much money left in the bank, so we are going to have to go make the 15k that's necessary for a rune scimitar. But yeah, at this point we are getting quite close to being done with getting our armor that we're going to use for the rest of free-to-play. So yeah, I guess I'm going to go back to sapphire rings for at least a little while to get the money for that. Depends on how much I have in the bank, of course, but shouldn't take too long. So we actually had a lot more money in my bank than I thought. I have up to 20k at this time, so I don't know why always right click is suddenly turned on, but oh well. Let's buy this rune scimitar, I guess. Yep, there we go. We have the best melee weapon we can get in free-to-play, so in just a matter of a couple of days we have suddenly got the best armor setup for melee that we can get in free-to-play, so it feels pretty good. This is actually a pretty big milestone. Obviously probably won't use this for Obor or anything like that, but just for the fashion of it and the fact that it is like the highest content you can get for these skills in free-to-play, feels pretty good. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do now, but I'm sure I'll figure something out sooner than later. And here we go, we have just hit level 50 crafting, a pretty big achievement that I didn't think I was going to be getting anytime soon. Like I was saying, I really didn't realize that this method of crafting was profitable or as fast as it is. But yeah, currently, I don't think I've said yet, but my current goal is to get 90k GP together to buy 10,000 iron arrows, and that's basically how much I'm assuming I'm going to need to get my ranged up to level 60. I'm being told it might only be 5,000, but I'm going to get 10,000 just to be sure. And the method I'm going to be training on, well, I guess you guys will see it, but I'm going to be safe spotting moss giants on Crandor because it's really good XP for range, and it's also quite good for prayer because obviously they will drop the big bones. But yeah, that's currently kind of the plan. We are just going to work towards 90k. Obviously all my money right now is in gold bars, but when I do sell the gold bars I had in my last run, I think it was 55,000 GP, so after this one we should be at about 70,000, and after that we will hit the 90,000 and be good to go.
The Paladin Massacre was an inside job